My red bag best defines me. It was once tiny. They called it a mouth shield that you could hang off the end of your keychain. It was my badge of honor, one that was ready for any emergency. As the years passed, my red bag grew. It grew because the ambu bag needed for a mom not wearing her seatbelt, the neck collar for the motherless who was in distress, the tourniquet for the amputation, and that blanket for the sweet old gentleman lying on that cold, hard highway pavement. I was proud of who I had become. This past year has been filled with many, many changes. It all started when my job share partner and I were called into an emergency meeting into our director's office. The presence of HR, it kind of confused me. All eyes were cast downward with a nervous tension that was just suffocating me. My palms were cold and clammy. I could smell the perfume coming from HR and that scent of antiseptic. I thought to myself, this would never be a popular scent at Bath & Body. Then I heard it. What was that you said? Our jobs are gone? After 22 years in the ED as a staff nurse and educator, I realized that my presence, me, was no longer essential. I remember saying, "What about school? My plans to start the PhD in the fall." Their response, "Well, we can give you Tuesdays off." Now I was so confused. What do I do? Do I go to graduate school or work full time, knowing that there's little time for my kids, my husband, me? I returned the same way I left that fateful meeting. With the support of my family, I knew it was time for me to go back to school. So who am I now? I'm a grad student, the one who was afraid of losing my identity, my knowledge, the ability to care, things I worked so hard for. But you know what? I just used that red bag, the one that was still wedged in the back of my car. And you know what? I knew what to do. I realize I will always be that ED nurse, that mom. Just now, instead of a stethoscope around my neck, it will be the books in my hands, words before my eyes, and that quiet, quiet time of thinking. All to help the next generation to become as passionate as I am as a nurse over that big red bag.